Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Terrifier 2, starring David Thornton and directed by and written by Damien Leone. Anyway, this film takes place 1 year after the events of the original, with Art the Clown being on the loose and searching for would-be victims. One of these potential would-be victims is Sienna, who is, to say the least, dealing with some issues at the moment. Her father died 1 year prior. Her little brother has acquired an unhealthy obsession with serial killers, specifically Art the Clown. And her mother is almost perpetually angry at her for reasons that are somewhat justified at times. Anyway, and so it's Halloween, and she is having fun, and unfortunately her fun is about to be ruined by a psychopathic clown. So this film is kind of uneven, but I will start off with the things I do like. For starters, the gore and the itself is like really good. It's terrifying realistic at times, which really helps play into the body horror that this film occasionally will delve into. And the actors do a really good job of selling the body mutilation that they are going through. And so yeah, that right there. And each kill is unique and very shocking at times in how they happen. Each kill is different every time, and oftentimes these kills are mined for hilariously dark humor. Like just like one moment in particular sees Art the Clown shoving mashed potatoes where mashed potatoes most definitely should not be going. Also, the performances. The performances, I'd say, are pretty good, with David Thornton obviously taking the crown of all the performances in this movie. Like, just his eyes alone. His eyes, he is so expressive with his body, and he really brings to life the childlike nature and sadistic nature of the character all at once, and how the character will just go about doing mundane things like cleaning the blood out of his clothing to just going to town with a knife on unsuspecting victims and in gruesome ways. He is like the best performance in this movie. Everyone else is alright. I mean, dare I say good. Like the aforementioned Sienna is compelling, especially regarding her father issues, but the supporting cast feels a bit like they had thin material. Like, once again, you've got like a stereotypical party girl who's best friends with with Sienna and just wants the best for her, even if that means, you know, giving her a bit too much booze. So yeah, in case you're wondering, yeah, there's booze in this movie. It's one of those kinds of movies. And also the Sienna's mom. So the mother, it feels like 90% of her dialogue is kind of just complaining and yelling, and very rarely does she get to express some three-dimensional characterization showing care for her kids, but even then it kind of feels like you're working with two different characters at times. So that can kind of be a bit of a problem. However, I would say that the film's biggest issue is the pacing. Boy, does this film drag. Like, just the very big, like, for starters, whenever Art the Clown is not on screen, the film does feel drag quite a bit. It loses a lot of narrative momentum, and the third act in particular drags. Like, at one point, you know, there's a moment where I thought, it's like, okay, alright, the character has, you know, done this certain action, she has learned an important revelation. This is about as good a time as any to wrap up the movie. But no, you've got like a solid 10 minutes left of this movie. It just keeps going and going, and I was like, okay, come on, we can only kill people in so many ways. Let's just get to the end already. Yeah, so I will say this though, the screenplay does lend itself to surreal visuals that really take you by surprise. Just one moment in particular where a character is watching television made me go, whoa. So, yeah, with all that in mind, despite, benefiting from a terrific lead performance and a surreal atmosphere, Terrifier 2 is kind of hamstrung by uneven writing and pacing that drags hard. So with all that in mind, I will be giving Terrifier 2 2.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, did you like Terrifier 2? Why or why not?